Night. Stan, what do you make about this revelation that there's these biolabs in a war zone that Putin's closing in on?
Well, outside of the obvious, I mean, we've just been through a pandemic, this thing, you might have heard of it, this COVID-19 thing. So, I mean, you're like, oh, well, so there's a potential bio research facility, as Victoria Nuland called it, that they're concerned about in Ukraine that's dealing with BSL-3 pathogens. That sounds like, kind of a big deal to me. That's the obvious story. Who's got a hold of these? Are they destroying these samples right now? Apparently, they have what's called, I learned this word today, a depositarium, where they have a pathogen collection there. Well, what's in the collection? I promise you it's not, samples of Lysol. It's probably pathogens. Again, an area of obvious concern. But the real story I see here, Jesse, is there's a bigger story here. And not to try to wax philosophic here, but, we're in this real crisis of truth here right now in America. We are. People who are supposed to be nonpartisan, trusted arbiters of truth, the media, fact checkers. I mean, their name is fact checkers. Like, you literally have one job. They're actually doing the opposite now. They reported just a week and a half ago that this story about these bio research facilities in Ukraine was a conspiracy theory. You had Snopes reporting on it, USA Today. USA Today, formerly a respected newspaper until they got into fact checking. Now we're at the point where when USA Today and Snopes fact check it and say it's like a hoax and this is a conspiracy theory or imply as much, you almost know it's true. So the problem we're having in America right now is because you can't trust the government. You can't trust bureaucrats anymore, Fauci and the CDC. You can't trust fact checkers and you can't trust the media. We have this hole in the sand, and it's filled by basically anything and any place that can fill it in with something that even sounds tenable or rational. That's the problem. And the fact that the media, Jesse, doesn't understand this, and the fact-checking community and the leftist censorship community is so bizarre to me. They keep whining and griping and moaning like little kids, and you need to shut your mouth and look at what's going on. There's a misinformation crisis because you created it. People, think about this. My last point on this, right? People trust the three-card Monte guy from 1982 Times Square more than they trust the media or fact checkers. And then you don't sense that that's a problem? This story was real. Yet the fact checkers, who had no special access to information at all, came out last week and said, no. That's a bad story for the Biden administration. Obama may have been involved in this. So that's a hoax, and you're banned from Facebook if you put it up. And you wonder why we are where we are right now with the information crisis in the country.
We had our team at primetime just research it, and we found it was on some Senate websites. We found Barack Obama on camera talking about...
Hold on. I want to show you this. This took me 2 seconds. Yes. You and I, Jesse, we have a special internet just for me and you, right? This took me 2 seconds doing my show this morning. Here's my iPhone. Here's what the article. Washington Post, 2005. U.S. to aid Ukraine in countering bioweapons. That as long as it took me to type bioweapons Ukraine, that's the Washington Post, 2005. Yet the fact checker said it's a conspiracy theory. Here, right here. Right. One lab to receive. They even has the name of the lab. The I.I. Menshikov Anti-Plague Scientific and Research Institute. The USA Today, Snopes, big conspiracy theory. Like you said, all you had to do was go to the magic interweb, and you could have seen that this wasn't, in fact, a conspiracy theory. Hey, I know get it wrong. One more quick thing. Folks, we deserve the truth here, okay? If there is a bioweapons facility in Ukraine, and we don't know that's what they were doing at all, but if there is, it doesn't make Vladimir Putin a saint. The guy's still a global terrorist. It doesn't change what he did. But it does change the risk calculus, does it not? And I think the American people shouldn't be lied to again. I think you should tell us the damn truth. This is consent of the governed. It's our country. You work for us. It's not a darn campaign slogan. I get it. We're not all in the CIA. We don't have to do this. We don't have to know every single dark detail. But stop freaking lying all the time. Yeah. Stop it.
Just nobody
trusts you anymore.
Treat us like adults. That's all we want.
Yeah.
Dan Bogino, thank you so much.